Good evening, friends. Welcome to the post-market update. Friends, finally we saw some strength in the Indian markets today after a consolidation and downward journey in the previous sessions. The BSE Sensex ended up around 80 points to close at around 17,185, and the Nifty was up around 23 points today to close at 5216. On the global front, European markets too were trading higher as Germany's DAX and Britain's FTSE were trading 0.5% up, and France's CAC was trading at around 1% higher. On the stock specific counters, the top countries' top lending bank, that is ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank, were up in the range of around 1 to 2% today. Then engineering major Larsen & Toubro was up around 1.5% today, and it touched the 1400 mark figure again today. On the auto front, Bajaj Auto announced its results today, and the operating margins were slightly below street expectations. However, the stock moved up around 5% today as experts feel that the worst is over in the company, and also the company is expecting that the margins would improve in the future quarters. On other auto stocks, we saw Tata Motors fall around 2% again today. Friends, there's been a lot of selling pressure in Tata Motors as it announced weak JLR sales units around 3 to 4 days back. Whereas M&M and Hero MotoCorp both were up around 1% today. Then Tata Power was also up around 3% today as there was news that it has approached the Central Electrical Regulator CERC seeking a hike in tariffs for the power generated in its Mundra plant. And we finally saw some consolidation and some rise in the metal sector today as Jindal Steel and Power and Sterlite Industries were up around 2.5%, whereas Tata Steel was up around 1.5% today. Coming to the sector update, the top gaining sectors for today were the capital goods and the metal sectors, whereas the top losing sectors for today were the healthcare and the oil and gas sector. The top gainers for today were Bajaj Auto, Tata Power, Jindal Steel and Power, and Sterlite Industries. The top losers for today were Wipro, Dr. Reddy, ITC, and Bharti. Friends, we have the presidential elections coming up tomorrow, and there is a strong sense of feeling in the market that the government could come up with some reforms as after these elections do happen. And if the government does manage to satisfy these kind of rumors, we could see an uptrend in the market going forward. That's it, friends, on the post market update. Thank you and have a nice day.